Hey everyone, it's Connie here from the Daily Life of Creativity. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hey guys, today I will be making an envelope mini album and I will use these four papers that I have here. This one here is from the 12 by 12 paper pack, Hey Pumpkin solid assortments paper, and I chose the right thing. I just chose the papers that match perfectly or are in somehow in these papers right here. This paper is Eek, and this one is Beautiful Bouquet. And of course, if you would like the link, I will leave the link in the comments below, and I also attach the blog post for Doodlebug for this project. I will be using a 1-3 punch board to create the envelopes, and I think I want 4x6 cards inside of them for photos. So if I want to add a photo that is 4x6, I can, or if I want to add smaller photos, I also will be able to do that. So for a 4x6 mat card size, I will need papers that measure 8 3/8. So I'll go ahead and do that. So I will just go ahead and speed this process up. I don't need to show you guys what to do here. I'm just prepping my papers at 8 3/8 with my cut board. And then with the 1-3 punch board, I will go ahead and score the lines on the paper and fold them properly so they become envelopes. Okay, if you already have envelopes in your stash that you would like to use to complete this mini album, that is another option. You can just get inspired to do it, and then just size up your chipboard covers to a different size, or even if they're smaller envelopes. But when these envelopes are put together, they're 6 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, and you can fit a card that is about, let me see here, 4 1/4 by 6 inches. Okay, and that is it. I will just be prepping the envelopes, getting them together, and we will go to the next step. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and always I will go ahead and link everything that I'm using here in the video too. Okay. All right, so now we finish all the cards, and I am in the thinking process of what I want to add in here. Maybe single cards or double cards. I'm not sure yet, but I will show you guys what I will do. And I also want to embellish the back, maybe add it into some type of sort of spine to have like chipboard covers, and then have this opening to be the pages. All right guys, so I am back. I have not done much after cutting the envelopes, but I was thinking of maybe no, not maybe, this is what I want to do. I am going to do some chipboard covers. This will be the spine, and then I am thinking of adding all the pages, the envelopes as pages. And of course, it's going to be something very simple, probably just grab a piece of paper and then score them to create little lips to hinges to add the papers here. But for now, I will go ahead and wrap this chipboard. So I have added a little double-sided tape here because I am going to add this glue to the middle. I really like this glue. I will go ahead and link it in the description box below if you want to try it out. But I tried it out in my other album that I recently created, and oh, I love it. I just love it. I can imagine you can be used on shakers too before you stitch. That can be also one of the things that you use it for. Okay, so let's start putting these pages together. And once again, I will just go ahead and speed this process up a little bit. All I'm doing is making sure that the tape is really into the chipboard, peeling the tape back in, and then just adding some of that 3-in-1 glue to the rest of the chipboard cover, making sure that it adheres properly. And I will also be adding some stitching, so I guess that wasn't necessary, but for me, I felt good doing it. So I'm really enjoying the way the glue works. I just don't stiff it. It's like very strong. Alright guys, so now with this book cover guide tool, I'm just letting you know that I really love the spacing that it leaves in between the chipboard and the paper. It's about 3/4 of an inch. I don't have enough space in between the two chipboards to have 3/4 of an inch for both of the pages, so I will just go ahead and trim it to give it half, split it in half, and I think I did a good job there. There you go. That is enough. So there you go. I was trying to be useful with a 12 by 12 paper. Sometimes I have too many scraps just left around from creating mini albums. So I'm trying to be a little better at using my papers and making sure that I get every little piece from them. Okay, so this one I'm gonna go ahead and just glue it right here. I love this little dandy tool here. I will go ahead and also link that in the description box below. And this little washi cutter is, if you like planning planners, this is perfect for them. It's from my shop, from my Etsy shop. And then this one I will link it either at a Cherry on Top or scrapbook.com has it. Alright guys, I think my battery is about to die, so let me go ahead and charge that, and I will be right back. So all you got to do now is trim the corners. This will give you the perfect spacing between the chipboard and the paper. Wrap that around, just in case if I don't show you that part. Wrap it around your chipboard, and then I think I'm gonna add some stitching and some ripped paper here in the front and back. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. I have completed wrapping the papers. I used the 6x6 paper pad for this one here, and I matted it with some of the papers and just did a little ripping of paper here since it's Halloween, and I added some stitching with my sewing machine. And I did this for also this cover and this pine. This one here is from the 12 by 12 paper pad from the scrap that I had from the envelope. All right, and I am going to add this together like that, and then I'll show you guys that process. So for the spine now, we are going to be placing this paper here to bond the chipboard cover and the spine together. This measures just a little bit of like 4.5 by 6.5, because I want it to be covered like that all the way through. And we are going to add the spine in the middle of this piece of paper. So we can do it at 1.25 and 3.25. So I added some double-sided tape here. Okay. And we are going to center that at 1.25, okay? Quarter, 1.25. At 1.25. And 3.25. Okay. And I want to try to do this because I want to place this in the middle. Okay guys, I think I need to focus on this one. I'm gonna sit down. Alright. There you go. You are in business. So now this is going to go. We have to pick the cover page. Should I do the candy on the right? Or do this one here? Right. So, guys, I don't know which one to use. I think I'm gonna use this as the cover. Right. All right, there you go. So this is what it looks like inside. And of course I am going to mat this and mat this here. And the envelopes, oh, I guess I can still choose what side I want for the cover. Oh gosh, this is gonna be an eternal fight with me right now. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so I have figured out the spine. It's very simple. This is gonna go right here. Okay. So the larger one goes at the bottom, and then the smaller one goes at the top. Both of them are 6 1/4 in length. Okay. One is 2.5 and the other one is 2. So 6.25 by 2.5 and 6.25 by 2 inches. The one that is 2 inches, you're gonna score at 1/2 of an inch and 1.5. And the one that is 2.5, you're gonna score at 1/2 of an inch and 2. Okay. I have already added double-sided tape at the bottom, and the smaller one is going to fit inside of this one here. It leaves about 1/4 of an inch spacing in between, I think. Let me just double check. All right, and we are done with the hinges. So they should look something like this. Okay, just a little bit of spacing in between the pages, and then also just a tiny little bit in the front, the first the first envelope. I am going to start with the one that is the pattern paper in the back, and then just keep moving forward with all of them, adding liquid glue, the 3-in-1 liquid glue, advanced crafting glue to the hinge, and then just adhering my envelope. So let me go ahead and speed this process up. So as you guys can see, I think this pink envelope is a little larger than all the other ones. It's okay. Sometimes that happens. I don't know what I was thinking. And you can clearly see that it's slightly bigger than the other ones. It's driving me insane. It's not okay. It's driving me crazy. All right, guys. They all can't be perfect, right? All the mini albums. That's how we learn. All right, so now it's time to embellish. Oh, make sure you add your, so something like that from the back. Pink one, the green one. Oh, shoot. I guess I chose this one for the front. There you go. See, I didn't even pick myself. It just chose itself. But make sure that you're picking the right pattern paper you want at the front if you don't want this one. Because sometimes we do that. Sometimes we glue things down and it's not even the way we want them. So make sure you're picking the one you want. Hey guys, I am back. I just wanted to show you guys the last detail that I did off camera. I added one of the little eyelets, thunder eyelets by We Are Makers, and I wanted to do some type of closure for this. I just wanted to add ribbon to it, so I decided to do it outside the mini album, and it was last minute, so I just added it like this, and with this little string ribbon here that is kind of see-through and it's orange and it has some sheen to it. So I also added one in the back with the color that matches the paper and one in the front. I should have probably used a different color, but I feel like it goes perfectly fine. So when we open it now, it's like that. And inside, oh, let me lift this up a little. Inside the album, it's the same. I added embellishments here. These are the cards that are inside. You can find all the measurements also at the Doodlebug Designs blog. I will go ahead and link that down below if you would like access to that. And added some mats here, more embellishments, and this is it for this cute little envelope mini album. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Once again, if you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would love that. Let's go together on this journey of sharing my process. I have loved doing arts and crafts since I can remember myself, even from when I was in school. And no, I just do it through scrapbooking, and I don't even like to call it scrapbooking. I just like to, you know, creating projects, documenting, just expressing myself. This is the most, this is something that I just love doing. All right, guys, bye.